Morning, welcome here to the BCB offices, Charities House on Point Finger Road. I'm here to announce a new partnership with three organisations that have got together to improve cricket in Bermuda. To my left is the headmaster of Warwick Academy, David Horan, and I have two representatives from DHL. To my right, Rob Brown and Ndwali Simons. We're very pleased to announce that DHL will be a 3-year logistics exclusive partner with the BCB, and we've also got on board with Warwick Academy to have an exciting new venture there. So maybe I'll invite David to talk to that to start off with. Thank you.
Thanks, Neil. Morning, everyone. We started a year ago looking at our cricket at Warwick Academy, and whilst we had the space, we had a decaying and pretty much non-existent cricket facility. We wanted to enhance that for the 830 students we had at the school, and we looked at a variety of things. To start off with was the facility. We needed to make sure we had that in place for our students to learn the game. It was in that conversation that I started speaking to Neil and the Bermuda Cricket Board, and we wanted to then incorporate a big community aspect to it, community involvement on different levels. And what we've come up with is a plan for under 11s and under 14s to be able to then use the facility outside of school time. So we feel it's quite an attractive collaboration. It involves the community as well as the Warwick Academy students, and we're quite excited about what it's got ahead of us. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to hand over to Rob. Yeah.
Morning, everyone. So from the DHL perspective, we operate in 229 countries around the world. We want to support those communities that we are working in. So for us, helping the cricket here in Bermuda, sourcing their logistics from overseas, it's a perfect fit for what we do around the world every day. Thank you.
Yeah, and just to add, the package involves the facility development of Warwick Academy. That's going to be available to all children, obviously, and not just their students. We'll be using that in all our youth programs and our academy. And the DHL offer, not only is it supporting the board operations and helping us get stuff here cheaper in very difficult economic times, but it will be extended out to the clubs and members of our clubs and also people at the school. So it's a great partnership, and I think it's a great boost to Bermuda cricket.
This 2-lane cricket net system and building machine, is it here yet? Is it coming?
It's coming. So it's in progress now, and you'll see some yellow vans and planes flying around. I'm sure it'll get here perfect. My wife used them and they're fantastic, so I'm sure the cricket stuff will get here no problem. But certainly we're looking to have that up and running for next season.
So will you still be using VHS as well for your training facility as well?
Yeah, we still have. This will be an outdoor facility, so yeah, when we need to train indoors, then we'll be using VHS. But what it does give us is another option, and it's going to be more geared, I think, for the junior players, and we will have the ability now to put more of our youth games out at Warwick Academy on the fields there, as well as the net facility. And that's helped us a lot. We do actually sometimes find teams struggle to get out of town to the western venues, so it should work really well for those kids in the western areas.
Are these the type of nets that will retract back? Are they fencing? Are they netting?
I can speak to that.
Yeah, Dave's in charge of construction.
We've actually done some of the construction already. We're waiting for the last few things to finish it off, being the surfaces and the matting, which we actually bring in, and that's where DHL have played their part. It is a permanent fixture, so it's a concrete base and fixed nettings that we've already got up. So it's just a matter of finishing it off now with what's coming in.
Neil, was it discussed at all, the concrete or the turf, or was it a foregone conclusion that it would be concrete and netting?
We met a few times. Dave and I talked about what was most appropriate. Obviously, it's ideal to have turf nets, but there's a lot of maintenance and a lot of cost. So we wanted to start somewhere, and so to come up with a cost-effective solution that is low maintenance and can be used a lot by a lot of children was the starting point. Ultimately, we'd like to see it extended, but that would be a stage 2, I think.
I can mention something now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, in those discussions, we even looked at sort of the run-ups. Do we go for a grass run-up, or do we actually make something which is going to weather better? So we actually went for a concrete base, and again, matting on the run-up to give us more longevity. The grass doesn't recover that well, so we wanted to make sure it lasted. So we try to look at many of those options. There's actually potential to grow to 3 or 4 lanes, as and when. but we try to sort of build a future plan in that as well, give it enough space even for shot selection and wicketkeeper practice and all that. So we try to build something which will hopefully, be effective. Yeah.
Is this on the top field or the bottom field?
It's actually it's on the bottom field in the sort of far right hand corner, so down towards Harbour Road. Yeah.
Has the construction started? It's started already, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've actually got the basic, the concreting is in, the netting's in. It's a matter of finishing it off now with the right surface, which is actually quite an important part. You want to get the surface in place to make it work. You can play on concrete, but it's not ideal. It also involves, as Neil said, making use of we have a present sort of wicket pitch on the top field. We are also resurfacing that as part of our arrangement with DHL, so we'll have a better wicket to use. At the moment it's very old, and I think I used the word decaying at the start, but that's really where it is. So we'll have that too. So the idea is there's the actual practice facility. You can't play cricket without a practice facility. You need a net to play the game, and we needed to have that as well as the field, so we try to do both.
And this is boys and girls, obviously the whole school.
Yeah, we started a sort of a War Academy cricket club last season. We started at the under 8 league with the BCB. We managed to get 2 teams out. We've got an under 11 side as well this year. So we're looking to boost that. It is an open club. We have kids from outside the school playing as well. But that was sort of our part of how we could use the facility. And then Neil and I chatted about what could we do with the Bermuda Cricket Board and the wider community, and that's really where we ended up. Yeah.